Good morning, fellow YouTubers. It's Sunday morning, the 26th of July 2026, and it's friggin' raining. Here we are in the middle of summer and it's raining. You know, how bad can it get? Right, I'm just out for another adventure. I've got Bay in the back there as usual, and today's journey is going to take us to GILSLAND Spa Hotel, because I want to go and check on that, because I wasn't there last year and that there was people working in the hotel and it's been closed for a while, so I was just curious as to what they're going to be doing with it. So I'm just going back for a nosy to see if there's any development or how many people's living in it after getting it refurbished inside. I'm just curious, nudge nudge, wink wink. So I'm going to have a quick look on my way out. Right, so I'll have to put my windscreen wipers on and blowers because it's just fogging up. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. It's a shitty morning. Just when you think things couldn't get any worse, obviously, so you wake up this morning to bloody pissing down the rain in July. Then you pull into the garage and it's gone from 159 where it dropped down to eventually, and then it's got back up to 167.5 now. It just filled up. Well, it is full now. So I always stop off at Budgeons because it's normally the cheapest in the area, but this is getting ridiculous because the Straits of Hormuz is open again now. Trump's in control of that, so why we're paying higher prices again, it's ridiculous. Right, so that's me rant over this morning. So it's 5:52 AM in the morning. So I've done approximately 8 miles from home at the garage here. So bye for now. Okay, it's 7:05 in the morning and I've done 49.2 miles so far from stopping off at Budgeons garage on Headworth Lane. I'm just driving into GILSLAND. I haven't stopped and mapped my journey as much as I normally do because it's raining, it's bloody shitty weather. But I've just pulled up outside the Samson Inn pub just before you go underneath the railway bridge here, dropping down into the village of GILSLAND. He's whinging, wants to get out, obviously. Right, so I just wanted to stop and show you where I am. So from here I'm going underneath the bridge there, drop down to the T-junction at the bottom where you meet the Bridge Inn pub, and I'm going to be turning right and then follow the road round and just keep right and start going up towards the GILSLAND Spa Hotel. And I'm going to drive up to the hotel car park and park up at the back of it, little car park, and then drop down behind it to go and see the River Irvine, and that's where I can let the dog off his leader because we'll be well away from any main road. But it's shitty weather. I mean, it was raining when I first got up and it's been raining all the way here just about. So it's just stopped now. So hopefully this could be the last of it and so I can get out and not get soaking wet. Right, so without further ado, I'll get on with my journey. So bye for now. Right, I've done 50.4 miles and I've just reached the first location, which is the little... Hi! He wants to get out. The little car park to do with the GILSLAND Spa Hotel. It's 7:12 AM in the morning, this Sunday morning, the 26th of July 2026. And I've just wondered why they've put like a flock camera type thing there. Just as I was turning into the car park. And there was one van here, Ford Transit van. He's just pulled away and just looked me up and doing it now as he was leaving. But I've just drove up the main road there from the church, Mary Magdalene Church, and a lot of the windows are open for to do with the hotel. Right, I'll have to let him out. He's gone berserk. Right, but I just wanted to make a brief video to show you where I am. And from here, it's starting to rain again now, shit. I'm going to be going down this pathway here where that wood marker is pointing, and then I'll drop right down to the bottom where the River Irvine is, where you cross over the two bridges to go and see it. Right, so they're saying public bridleway. So you come down here and you come to this Y junction here where there's two green metal poles. So you go around the top track, which takes you around the top of the gorge, and then drop down. I'm going to be dropping down to the right there, dropping right down to the bottom and crossing over the bridges and having the rivers will be running really fast now because we've been getting rain, so it might be a little bit more spectacular to video and film. So right, so that's just the introductory video. Yes, it's getting heavier now with the rain. Shit. Right, so I'll have to put a coat on and let him out. Right, so I'll bring you back. Bye for now. Right, that's dog settled down now because he's gone to the toilet. He's had his little 5-minute runabout there. So obviously that's why I was whinging and scratching at the plastics in the back of the car there to get out. Because he obviously wanted desperately to go to the toilet. Right, come on, we're going down here. Come on, down here. Down here. Good boy. Go on. Go on. Down you go. Right, so they've put the bins out there, number 1 and number 2. So I think that must be to do with the cottages of the people that live around the corner there. Right, so I'm going to drop down the bank now. So I'm at the back of the GILSLAND Spa Hotel, and you can drop down to the River Irwin at the bottom there. That's what I'm busy doing at the minute. Whoa, yeah, boy, that was slippy. So I thought myself, I'll just put my normal walking shoes on, everyday walking shoe boots, and sure enough, it's starting to piss during the rain, and the pathways will be full of mud, especially the ones where you cross over the bridge. They'll be manky, so I think I made a big mistake. I should have put me high laced up boots on for this journey down here, but you just don't know what to expect. I wasn't expecting to wake up to bloody pissing down the rain in July. Right, so you can drop all the way down to the bridge, or you can get halfway down to where the wooden railings are and then you cut off down to the right. And if you want to go and see the old Victorian swimming baths where they used to go for a bath, like swimming, it's down to the right there. So you go halfway down here and turn right at the wooden railings and then just follow the pathway all the way down. Then keep going to the right and then you'll see the old baths, which is just down there. Victorian baths, where they used to come out of the Spa Hotel and go down there and have a swim in the pool. Right. So I'll bring you back further down the line. Bye for now. Right, I'm halfway down the bank after coming down through the little car park we have just parked up in the back of GILSLAND Spa Hotel. And like I say, you get halfway down the bank and then you see these wooden railings. So now you can turn right and drop down the path to take you right next to the river, which is just down there. And then if you want to go and see the old spa baths, you keep going to the right. But I'll go and have a quick look at the baths, then I'll double back on myself along the bottom path and then go to the bridge, where if you continue straight down there where the dog is, that takes you to the bridge number 1 where you cross over the river at the bottom. But I want to go and see the baths, so I'm turning right here to drop down here. Right, come on son, down here, come on, down you go, come on, how? Good boy son. Right, good boy. Just hope he behaves himself today, because there's one of the times I come here and he just nicked off and he wouldn't come back. I couldn't catch him. That was when I first started bringing him out. But he's a little bit better now, his recall. Right, so I'm just inching my way down here so I didn't slip flat on my ass, because it's all, well, the wet leaves is digging in the mud, so it's actually giving us a bit of a grip on my shoe, so it's not too bad at the moment. But this rain's gonna piss me off. Right, so the River Irwin's just down there. You can see all the dry boulders at the bottom. Right. Right, so I'll stop recording for now until I get down to the bottom and then go along towards the old baths where people used to swim. Bye for now. Right, I've come halfway down from the GILSLAND Spa Hotel car park. I've reached the wooden railings halfway down and I've turned right and I've come all the way down to meet the bottom path. And this is where you turn right and go along. The dog's just been down there getting a drink. He's just here down to the left. I just keep calling him back and offering him a treat. So keeps him interested in running back to me when I say the word treat. Right. Right, so you go along here about 75 yards to 100 yards and then you just keep looking to the right and you'll see the old baths, swimming baths, swimming pool, whatever you want to say, where the Victorians used to come and have their private swims back in the day. So the river's running a little bit like, because obviously we're getting rain. It's not fast rapids, but it's good enough. Right, so I'm going to go along here, have a look at the baths, and then I'm going to double back on myself and go along to the first bridge that you cross over the river Irwin, back behind us. Right, tree blocking the way there, so we've got to go around the easy way to get past the tree. But where the dog is there now, that's where the swimming baths is, the old ones from many moons ago. Right, so I have to duck underneath this wet. You've got to be careful, the water just drop off the leaves down the back of your neck and it's bloody cold. Right, and here they are. Quite a substantial size of the baths. And the stairs to go down to get into the water easier is just on the right hand corner here. So there's the old steps that you could go down and get into the water or swim to the far side. But as you can see, it's many moons old. It's all green moss. But you can imagine people coming down in their swimming gear with towels wrapped around them from the GILSLAND Spa Hotel, dropping down here, and then coming down to have a swim in the pool here. Right, come on son, away, come on, we're going now. Right, so I'll get back onto the main path and then double back to the bridge. Come on son, away, good boy. No, come on, along here. Come on, good boy, go on, away. Right, so I'll stop recording for now and I'll walk along I'll get back on the main path there and continue along until I get to the bridge. So bye for now. Okay, so I'm back to the pathway that I came down after coming down from the car park, and I came down this path here now where the dog's going there, and it brings you down to meet the bottom path which I'm on now, where you're right next to the river. And I'm going to double back on myself now. Come on son, down here, come on, down here, come on. Just keeping an eye on him at the same time. Right, so you go back along this way and it takes you to the first bridge, the main bridge that crosses over the river Irwin. And if you go this way, obviously you pass the old pumping stations where they must have used these electrical pumps to pump out the water or pump water into that swimming pool for the baths there. But there's just old brick buildings along here which is from years ago, and you can see the electrical motors that would pump the water in or suck them out. So you can just see the brick building coming up there now. I'm using my camera to do my recording as usual because I tested out my GoPro 12 camera when I took the dog for a brief walk at home, just to test to see if that one would switch off the same as my GoPro 13 does. It overheats and keeps turning off. When I tried it with a GoPro 12, it went for 6 minutes 60 seconds, then it 6 minutes or 6 seconds, and then it turned itself off. So I thought, oh great, all my cameras are going to do that. The batteries are fully charged. I'll leave the side trapdoor off so there's air and getting into the chamber, so the battery shouldn't get red hot and the camera shouldn't overheat, but it is. So I'm not very impressed with GoPro cameras at the moment. Right, so that's where the old pumps there. So that's the old pumping station, that old brick building there, look. And like I say, that must have been used to do with the swimming pool, for to pump it full or empty it out. Right, so the pathway starts to get a bit claggy here now. So I'll just have to look and keep to the left or the right where the driest points are to get past. Right, so I'm right on the River IRWIN now, but you can see it's pretty low at the moment. But if this rain keeps going, the whole river will fill up again pretty soon. Right, so I'll stop recording for now until I get to the bridge. So bye for now.